In this video, I wanted to show you how we can take a portrait-sized image and print and mat around it so that we can easily just put it into a regular standard picture frame that doesn't have a mat in it. So the first thing we need to do is start with a landscape size photo. If we're going to be doing a mat with a portrait, then we start with a landscape, and then vice versa. If you wanted to do the landscape with a mat, you'd start with a portrait. But I'm going to do this with for the portrait mat, and I'll do a separate tutorial if you want to see it the other way around. So I'm just going to use this photo that came with PhotoDirector. Let me make this full screen. And we need to, I'm doing an 8x10 photo, so we need to adjust this. So click on Adjustment, and then come over here to Crop and Straighten. And I don't know what the dimensions of this original photo are, but I know it's not 8x10. So there's 11 by 8.5 in the landscape sizing, but I want it for 10 by 8. I've already done this for 10 by 8, but you may need to enter a custom dimension. So click on Enter Custom, and then you would just type 10 by 8. Click OK, and then you can see how it resized it. And it really doesn't matter where these defining lines are, because we're going to be removing the image and filling it in with white anyway. So click Done. And now that that's resized 8x10, we can go back to the Layers module. And now we can import our portrait photo. So add new layer and add a photo layer and click on From Folder. And I'm going to choose this Estelle's portrait. Double click, and as you can see, it doesn't fit very nicely. So the first thing we want to do is change the color of this to white. So we need to remove the image first. So while you're on the background image, come up here to the Select Area tool and choose Command A to select the entire image, and then delete the selection. And then you can clear that selection. And now we can go ahead and turn that layer of Estelle off. And while we're still on the background, let's fill that in with white. So choose the Fill tool, and I'm going to choose white. It doesn't default to white for you, just click on it and then pick your color. And then just click on the canvas and it fills it in with white. And now we can turn our image back on. And now we need to rotate this. So while you're on your image layer, whatever photo you're using, come up here and rotate. Click this little triangle here to get the fly out. There we go. And we just want to rotate the layer. If we click rotate right or rotate left, it'll rotate both of these layers together. We only want to rotate this layer for now. So rotate the layer right 90 degrees. And now we want to come back up, and we want to rotate both of the layers back to the left. So rotate left 90 degrees. So now we have this nice mat around it. And if you want to put a nice thin black border around the photo, around whatever image you're using, just click up here on the effects and click border, and then just pick whatever color you want to use. I'm going to use black, and click OK. And click OK again. And now we have a 8x10 photo that's ready to be printed, and it'll print this nice black border around your photo. And then you can just slip this into a regular 8x10 frame that doesn't already have a mat in it. And then if you want to save this, just click Save To and save as a new photo file. And then whatever, it defaulted to this. So whatever you want to name it, spell 8, 10. And I want to save it as a JPEG. And then whatever folder that you save your images on, just click Save. But I've already saved it, so I'm just going to cancel here. So that's it. I hope you like this video, and if you do, give it a like, and if you're not subscribed, then please subscribe.